And then if trying to remember things that you might perhaps have associated with uh, psychiatric things. She actually did get therapy then in the very beginning, which she ended when the therapist moved to another town or something. And yeah, she saw no reason for meeting someone else. Uh, then there were some things related to depression, anxiety, and especially it was phobia. These depressive things were more like yeah, people think this or that about me and wanted some to be comforted. And this anxiety and phobia was about being poisoned, intoxicated, um, sick, infected, and usually things about food and sometimes other things, pollution or whatever. Uh, this part seemed to fade out at some point, but it took some new expressions instead and became more and more focused on other people, like social anxiety and such. And this one, but whenever meeting people, if it was some people that some of my acquaintances or friendish something, there was every time something wrong. Yeah, and the way he's looking at me as if I was a complete idiot or picking on me for about everything or making these funny faces whenever I try to have a word in the discussion or whatever. Uh, and naturally, the result of this um, that I start to uh, lose grip on those connections, or I let them go. Um, Paid no interest, won't invest anything in those contacts. Uh, they would pass away and disappear. And this actually didn't bother me much because I'm not very social in that sense. Uh, Only seeing one single grown up person, it's completely fine with me, and seeing none also is completely fine with me. It's more what you actually do. You might need the company of others because some things you will need to cooperate around, or yeah, you help each other with things, stuff. And as long as there are no big things needed to be handled, then lack of social network will not really, you won't really notice if you don't have this need for interacting with people. But really, it they disappeared one by one, and didn't really miss them. But in most cases, the reason was that I did it because I thought that they did not like her, that they in some way would hurt her, or make her feel bad in some way. But would I ever had said anything about anyone who she would hope to become friendly with? Then I would expect some rather serious trouble for a few days, and also all these kind of things would return over and over. Might be a year until next time, but sometime when lining things up against me, they always kept returning those things over and over again. So also for that reason, be careful, boy.